So guys, it's time to take the blinkers off. It's time to wake up and see what's going on around you.
Stop! I want to get off!
Now what I'm about to say to you guys today, you might not like. You might feel uncomfortable with what I have to say. It's time to take the blinkers off. It's time to wake up and see what's going on around you. So we have the people that say they're animal lovers. They say things like, I've got 2 dogs and a cat. My kids have got a guinea pig. We love animals and we help stray animals and we hate cruelty to dogs. If you're not vegan, you're lying to yourself. You've got the blinkers on, you need to wake up. And then we've got the environmental lover. People that say, I love the environment. I help with environmental issues. I plant trees. I support people with the environment. If you're not vegan, you're lying to yourself. You don't care about the environment. You've got the blinkers on, you're asleep. Time to wake up. And then we've got the health nuts. I really love my health, they say. I look after myself, I go to the gym, I exercise, I eat good food. If you're not vegan, you're lying to yourself. You've got the blinkers on, you need to wake up. So let's talk about animal cruelty. So most meat is now raised on what we call factory farms, which is just huge warehouses that are crammed with chickens, turkeys, geese, pigs, cows and ducks. They're pushed to the biological limits with infusions of antibiotics and so much stress in their lives. Because the quicker the animal grows, the more money they make. Okay, so these are the statistics for 2008, which is quite a while ago, so I would say it's increased since then. So the amount of meat consumed for the American palate in this year was 8.56 billion. That's 28 animals per person for that year. The total animals killed on land and sea were approximately 80 billion. That's 270 animals per meat and fish eater. And over a lifetime, each meat eater will consume around 21,000 animals. So you can imagine the devastation that adds to our animal neighbours and to our planet. So please consider that next time you have a steak. So I do hope you've listened and that you do watch some of those videos below, because that will give you more information in relation to animal cruelty. So let's talk about the environment. Your choices in food have a considerable impact on your planet and your environment. Livestock creates more greenhouse gas than the whole transport industry put together, and that's trains, boats, planes, the whole kit caboodle. And then we've got deforestation of our planet. Grazing animals take up 30% of our planet already, and with more countries coming in and starting to purchase beef and opening McDonald's stores and Kentucky Fried Chicken stores, we don't have enough space on the planet to graze these animals for the population and the population that's expanding. Land the size of 7 football fields is destroyed every minute in the Amazon for grazing animals. And then you've got the waste from animals that are raised for slaughter. They produce 130 times more waste than the whole human population on this planet. And this waste is secreted into our streams, our rivers, our creeks, and into our environment. And you can just imagine the impact that just that has on our planet. And then you've got our oceans being raped. Our oceans are practically depleted of fish life because of our consumption of these foods. And then all these other creatures in the ocean that are dragged up on the nets are then mashed up and fed to cattle, along with euthanized cats and dogs. They're ground up and fed to cattle. I'm sorry, but cattle are vegetarians. They eat grass. They don't eat grains. They don't eat other animals. And then with all the antibiotics and all the medications that these animals are given, that is secreted through the waste, again, back into our environment. So if you think you're an environmentalist and you're not vegan, then you need to watch some of these videos below and get the facts. So let's look at the environment and our health this way. If the whole entire US population went vegan for just one day, this is what we would save. We would save 100 billion gallons of drinking water. So you can imagine the impact that animal grazing has on our water supplies and our pure drinking water for our health. We would save 1.5 billion pounds of crops. We would save 70 million gallons of fuel. And we would save 33 tons of antibiotics. Antibiotics that are going into our systems, the systems of our animals, and our environment. Now also, if the US population went vegan for one day, this is what we would prevent. We would prevent 1.2 million tons of CO2 gas emissions. We would prevent 3 million tons of soil erosion. We would prevent 4.5 million tons of animal waste. Waste that, like I said, is going into our streams, our rivers, and our environment. And we would prevent 7 tons of ammonia emissions. So this is if the US population went vegan for one day. Okay, so the food you eat. Most of the meat and dairy that you eat is profit driven by the multinationals. It's a commodity that's traded on the stock exchange. That's why we eat a large portion of those types of foods. It's not because it's healthy for you, it's because it's profit. And of course we've got all the manufactured foods which are laden with sugars and salts and additives and chemicals. It's all for the bottom line of profit. More than any other time in history, we are plagued with diabetes, heart disease, obesity, hypertension. Everyone seems to have something. Everybody's getting ill. And when I was young, we had meat or eggs maybe once or twice a week, if we were lucky, and we were healthy. And we're probably the healthier generation now. Even the people that are sort of middle age, they'll be less healthy than I will be. Then our children are already on a course to ill health. And then we've got the doctors that are fed by the multinational pharmaceutical corporations. They are paid to dish out medications to you for these diseases that is being caused by the food. I'm sorry if you don't like that. I'm sorry if you love your meat, but that's the bottom line. And as you can tell by Dr. Greger, he'll tell you the top 13 or 14 causes of death can be reversed or eliminated by a plant-based diet. And the science backs that up.
Where does that leave us? These are the top 15 causes of death, the top 15 reasons Americans die. And a plant-based diet can help prevent nearly all of them, can help treat more than half of them.
And it's also been told from the World Health Organization that meat and processed meat is carcinogenic. And the casein found in milk is one of the most potent chemical carcinogens you can consume. We're not calves. We're not meant to grow into heifers or to cows. So why should we drink another species' milk? It's not a health food. Get the facts. See some of the videos below. Educate yourself. I've placed some movies and videos down below that you can watch on the subject, and I challenge you to watch them. Most people just ignore them and they stay in their comfort zone. And I can understand that. But the thing is, if you truly think you're an animal lover, if you truly think you care about your health, and if you truly think that you really care about the environment, you need to watch some of these. You need to get educated on what's really going on, how you've been manipulated all your life, how you're running on old programs since you were a child. So like I said, we all need to take off the blinkers, wake up, and then we can have a beautiful, healthy, kind, loving, beautiful planet. So I hope some of you come over to our vegan lifestyle, and there's plenty of information, plenty of recipes, and wonderful people on the internet to help you on your journey. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. So here's cheers.
Stop!
I want to get off.
Ugh.
Ugh.